We are ready to get going this afternoon as Jeff Shetterly took off from his aircraft high above the air today as we get ready for one of the most finest air shows in the world today. As we get ready to watch, which is called the T6 Texan by Jeff Shetterly. But as we do, as the team gets ready to jump here, it's the shooter's parachute team. As Jeff Shetterly now circles high above as he gets ready to drop the shooters this afternoon here. As we look, and the shooters are coming down, ladies and gentlemen, here at Sun and Fun 2025. With air above the T6, much of these aircraft have been flown by the United States military. It is a pleasure to introduce to you as Jeff Shetterly works his way down to Air Show Center today, folks, as he just circles high above. We welcome all of you Air Show fans to today's Air Show here at Sun and Fun 2025. As he has it right now, as you look high into the air. As Jeff Shetterly now circles and waits to get called inbound for Sun and Fun. It is day 2 of the Air Show, folks. As we get ready for Jeff Shetterly and the T6 Texan, but first of all, we'd like to say happy Sun and Fun Day to you. That's right, it is a beautiful afternoon here, Sun and Fun. And we are about to show you guys something right here. As you please remain if you please remain, please stand and remove your cover for the national anthem. Glitching kind of. We're sorry about that to everybody. I know it's a glitchy problem. We're having glitches. I'm sorry. We are trying to get our camera steady here, I don't know what the problem is here, folks, today, as we can tell. I don't know if it's on my end or what. All right, folks, folks, we're about to watch as the parachute team comes down. As they land, let's make some noise for the shooter's parachute team. All right, folks, we are about to watch as we get ready to welcome Jeff Shetterly in the T6 Texan. We are just waiting here for a moment. Sorry about the glitches, guys. We do apologize for any inconvenience. Ladies and gentlemen, my pleasure to introduce to you right now, look high into the left as we get ready for one of the most performers in the world today, flying the AT6 Texan here for the show. Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch as Jeff Shetterly comes inbound in his beautiful T6 Texan. And Jeff starts full power. He comes into show center as he now pulls up, and he'll now roll it with a hesitation roll. There's a nice little 4-point roll here at show center. Nothing gets better than this. Jeff Shetterly in the beautiful T6 Texan. as he pulls into a big loop in the sky. Here over Lakeland. There's the loop. And now he starts it off. And he comes back the other way. And now watch Jeff. How's the broadcast looking for everybody now? Is it still glitchy? No glitching? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, entering from the left, as we see Jeff Shetterly in the beautiful T6 in this beautiful aircraft. This is also highly modified as one of the top aerobatics. Actually, it's not the top aerobatic plane, but a nice calming aerobatic plane. As we get ready to watch Jeff now pull upside down once again here at Show Center, making it all the way around into a Cuban 8 turnaround, ladies and gentlemen. There's Mr. Jeff Shetterly and the beautiful AT6 Texan. What do you think, folks? Let's hear it. Let's make some noise, Sun and Fun. Let's hear ya. Calling one of the most highly modified aircraft. And now Jeff now rolls it into the beautiful Lakeland sky, and he flips it right around Show Center again and back down towards planet Earth. You know, he feels the body weight, feels the altimeter. Wow, look at this. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. And here's Jeff Shetterly once again here bringing it back down towards Show Center. You can if you want. And watch now as Jeff pulls it into a vertical. Once again, and Jeff climbs there, holds him by the seat, holding it off by the prop. Watch him flip the airplane upside down at the diagonal turnaround. There's a nice Cuban 8 again. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jeff Shetterly and the beautiful AT6 Texan. Let's hear it. Sun and Fun. Here at Lakeland, here at Sun and Fun 2025, Jeff Shetterly pulls his airplane all the way around, holding it by his prop, getting out of his seat at 100 knots. There he goes, drops it back down. He's at least 200 miles per hour, folks. Jeff Shetterly, enjoy his performance. As we welcome you into Airshow Center, folks, Jeff Shetterly and his beautiful AT6 here at Sun and Fun.
That's how we used to do it with the simulator then.
Watch now as he gets ready to do something called a hammerhead. Watch as he pulls straight up in the air. He climbs, runs out of airspeed and kicks the airplane over the top like this. And if he stalls, he stalls. It does a lot of progress. Ladies and gentlemen, right there, look at that. Brings him down to Show Center. It is Jeff Shetterly and the beautiful AT6 Texan, ladies and gentlemen, here at Sun and Fun over Lakeland, Florida. Let's give it up for Jeff Shetterly and the beautiful AT6 Texan. And we are about to get this party started even more with Jeff. And now he would like to say thank you for all he does here at Sun and Fun 2025. As he does a lot of stuff right here. And he brings it back around. He will set up for another pass. Don't get me wrong, folks. This will be his last pass before Jeff sets it up for the landing for the afternoon. We know we have a night show as well, folks. So don't go anywhere after the show.
You just have to feel it out. I try to. What if I don't?
And here he comes, nose down, right here. You don't go on that one that crosses.
Just go on the straight one.
Yes. Watch now as Jeff pulls straight up into Show Center. pulls it up, and he does another roll. Here at Airshow, here at Lakeland, Florida, here at Sun and Fun. We love it, Jeff.
Can't I do? Oh, yeah.
And he puts his landing gear down, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Mr. Jeff Shetterly. Ha ha! All right.
What happened?
He's working on it. And we get ready for Jeff Shetterly. This is going to be easy because you got my. We have another performer coming up next, which is just flybys only, which is Panchito the B-29. Oh, Jeff, you better pull out of there. Oh, I don't know what you're doing. Wow, wow. Yep, that's right. That's a wow, wow for that one. Here's Jeff, folks. Maybe he might sneak by and do one more pass. Maybe. Who knows?
What if I lost the runway by accident? Maybe you could help me out then.
And we have a qualified air boss that we have to land here. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jeff Shetterly here at Sun and Fun 2025 here in Lakeland, Florida.
Let's go! Woo! Woo! Yeah.
Go! That's Simpson. What's Homer doing here? Ladies and gentlemen, how about it? Give it up right now. We're getting ready for what is going to be spectacular. All right, we got something coming up next, a little bit different. We're going to switch it off to something you guys probably might not realize too often. Okay, we do have something a little bit different. It's going to be totally different than you're not used to. We do know that you like bombers, you like warbirds. We have a whole bunch of warbirds coming up after this. But first of all, guys, as we settle down and get ready, it's going to be as comfortable and it's going to be as smooth sailing as it gets. This is why air shows are more popular these days. As we get ready, as we look for the plane, it's not really a B-25. It looks like a B-25, so we're just going to call it B-25 Panchito instead. We just had to look for it here, guys. Well, since we're in intermission, right? Intermission, it's time. We know that there are so many aircraft up in the air. We will have warbirds after warbirds after warbirds. Maybe we don't have it in this one. I don't think I see it. Oh, right here. There we go. We're just calling this as a Panchito. You know, it's not really Panchito. It's not really a B-25. But guess what? We have it. We're just calling it what you call it here.
How do you move with this?
As we get ready, folks.
So the B or the A?
A. As we get ready, as one of the most phenomenal air shows in the industry today, is we get set up here. As we wait, and here we go as we get ready for the B-25. Before he launches, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in this afternoon. It is all about warbirds. It's about fun. It's about showing off. It's about the passion of aviation, right? We know that. And we are about to get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look, we're on the rolling takeoff right now as the full power comes up on the B-25. And here comes another one, puts up the flaps, and here we go. And he's off. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the B-25 bomber.
And how do I go up there with this? Or you can help me if you want. Yeah, you help me.
As the B-25 is off the ground, we're trying to get him off the ground here. We're going to reset this here for a second. Sorry about that. My bad. Yeah, you don't see too many planes do that. He made a false move there, which by accidentally slipped it in by accident. We welcome to 9 people here in the virtual air show this afternoon here at Sun and Fun 25. Let's try to get this plane up in the air now. Here we go. We're going to get him going. We're going to get him launched. All right, Sun and Fun. Here is the kind of a B-25 looking plane. We're going to get him launched. And actually, it's not just a B-25. We have a different pilot flying this thing today.
Oh, I just flew with that?
Yes.
That's it?
It takes a while for it to turn.
Oh.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready, as Panchito, or a British version of the bomber, stays right over the top here. We have somebody else controlling this aircraft for you this afternoon. His name is Funko, which is taking over. Which the real pilot of a B-25 is Larry Kelly, flying the B-25. He'll circle back around and try to aim directly.
I will go way out here, and then I will come in then.
And he'll be back inbound.
I'm not used to it.
This is the first time he's ever done this, folks. I know, we understand. It might be a little bit off here for a second, but we are trying our best to get this thing started. As we know, he's trying to circle back around.
How do you connect that? This one? Only this one, the one I'm using?
Yes.
Oh.
And he pulls back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to see the sounds of the B-25.
I'm trying to. It's slow, though. Why is it so slow? Oh, no.
As he stays up in the air.
Where was I now? Alas. Oh, man. You better do this one. I can't.
Right here, ladies and gentlemen, is Panchito. Wait a second. We have a low. We're running low. There we go. Panchito has to circle around. This is a little harder one. We do apologize for any inconvenience with this.
I wonder if I could just do the smoking one.
As we get ready right here, folks, is Panchito, which this isn't really Panchito. This isn't a real B-25. It's just, I'm just pretending it is.
That's hard to control.
It is hard. And we're trying to bring this thing back to you. Show center here. If we can't, then I guess Larry Kelly will put it in for the day. Then we'll have to try to find somebody else to replace him. It is a very slow aircraft, as you can tell. It doesn't work. It doesn't move around as well as you want it to. For some reason, the engine just keeps going down. When you want it to go up, it is a little bit challenging, because when you're flying this thing, you need to hold the throttle.
Did you buy that one?
As we're trying our best, folks.
Oh, man, that's
tough. It is a very hard aircraft to fly. The wings are not cooperative. Well, actually, we might have to cut them shorter. My apologies for that, folks. We're not flying him. He's a little harder. We'll find a different bomber instead. How about we use the Tiger Cat instead as a B-25? That might be a lot easier. As we have so much aircraft. Sorry about this delay, guys. We do have a backup plan. That is not going accordingly what we want. We're going to do the Tiger Cat instead. Just pretend this is a bomber. Which it actually isn't. But let's try this routine and go over again. We're sorry we went from 0 to something. It is a mix-up in this channel. Just a little bit more. We apologize for any inconvenience at any cost. And as we watch the Tiger Cat now, which is the Marines, but so be it. We're gonna fly it instead. This is what it's all about. Here we go. Now the throttle comes up. Now we're gonna be rolling. Now let's look. Now let's look towards the skies here in Sun and Fun, Lakeland, Florida. There we go. Now he's up. This is a lot easier to turn, folks. Why not have it, right? It's a beautiful aircraft. This is so much easier to fly. Throttle comes up. And now, as he comes by, Larry Kelly and the Tiger Cat, which is supposed to be Panchito, which we actually don't call it Panchito now, but we're calling it the Tiger Cat. As beautiful as the B-25 is, the sound, the grumbles, the roaring engines that make this plane beautiful, has every second in this air show that makes this plane a beautiful warbird. It's from the start, it's from the performance here. And this is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen, the sound of the Merlin sounding engines of the Tiger Cat Warbird that you are seeing today. As here he comes towards show center. As nice as it gets. Watch as he dives in. Look at this, folks. There's nothing better than the sound of the Tiger Cat. As clear as this aircraft is, it is as nice as it gets. This plane is just absolutely phenomenal. It does all you can do. It does all it takes. It is part of the best air show plane in the world. You know, the thing about this plane, everybody, it is absolutely beautiful. There is nothing better than the sound or the growls of the Tiger Cat, which instead of the Tiger Cat, we're calling it Panchito the Tiger. That's just another word, folks.
I'll just get a smoking plane. I like those ones.
As we look high and to the left again, Panchito will come around and circulate. You know, when you're on attacking mode here, all right, the attack mode, nobody performs as better as the Tiger Cat. And yeah, we might actually have to switch our night show to 8 o'clock this evening. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the plans are yet, but I'll figure it out. Make sure you guys stay tuned and look at my post because we'll figure something out.
It's tremendous.
It's all about the pressure here. It's all about what happens as now the F-35 circles back around and he's going to line up and show you guys something amazing. Watch now as the Tiger Cat shows you a strafe run. What happens is he dives in. This is exactly how the Tiger Cat does it. He flares it just a little bit, turns a little bit more just like this. And sure enough, he's diving in right here, right over the runway. Watch this, as precise as he can. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sun and Fun 2025 and the Tiger Cat. Hard bank turn right here towards show center. He'll be coming back the other way now. What a sight to see here.
Maybe when you said Panchito is flying or something, maybe he's still up there flying, but they just keep going with new ones.
As the next performer, what you're about to watch or witness here, folks, is something that you hardly can see and imagine, all right? That's all about pressure. That's all about Sun and Fun here. We make this Sun and Fun event as fun as possible. Make sure you stay hydrated. Make sure you drink a lot of water to stay hydrated as well. As he's going to set up for 2 more passes. So this pass right here, folks, will be a photo opportunity. It will be a photo pass. Now watch over the crowd, right hand shoulder here at Show Center. Here's the Tiger Cat, flown by Larry Kelly instead of the B-25. Here at Show Center, he wants to thank all our veterans for everything they do for our military, folks. If you see any men and women in uniform, make sure you thank them for their service. That means a lot to these guys. And now the landing gear will come down. We appreciate you guys very much for taking your time and watching an aircraft that is one heck of a beautiful, beautiful airplane. Here in the skies of Lakeland, folks, it does bring emotion. It does bring emotion, and the energy has it as he cuts back the power. And as sad as it gets, ladies and gentlemen, I understand that Panchito is a B-25, and this is not a B-25. This is the Marine version. You know, this is a Tiger Cat instead. Now he sets up for a landing. Now he puts his flaps down as he sets up for a landing, folks. We have something coming up next that we will tell you guys about. We have some easy flying aircraft, which will be overhead only passes. So it doesn't matter if you get lost because you'll fly right overhead. We're going to get some more warbirds up in the air. And I mean, they're beautiful. So once we get him down for a landing, we'll have more World War II planes you're about to see. Beautiful landing here for Larry Kelly that shows up here at Sun and Fun 2025. It is absolutely beautiful. Before we get started with more aircraft, we have something. Let's just say something right now.
When are you gonna get to your aerobatics?
Let's see. Coming up next, we're gonna get coming up next. We have we are gonna mix it up maybe just a little bit. We do have something instead. I know we have warbirds, and then we have a Korean War aircraft, then Amazon, and then a helicopter, and then RJ Gritter, Mike Goulian, and the glider team at 35 F-16, Heritage Flight, and Jim Pites, and Kevin Coleman, and Rob Holland. Still to come. We still have more on the listings here as we get ready. We have more warbirds getting up in the air, and once we launch these guys, folks, all right, they're going to circle around and just make overhead passes. They'll do overhead passes, and we get set up for what is going to be called. We'll tell you about some warbird facts and some interesting facts about the warbirds. You know, warbirds are very important to our industry. We know that a lot of aircraft, a lot of people love what we see. And I can tell you right now that it may be one of those times. That's how you throttle. This is how you slow down, and this is flaps. And this is to move on the ground.
I don't know how you take off though.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as we have a wonderful pilot coming up.
Slow down this speed.
Yes. But you want to go all the way to the green. As we have possession of it, as the Texan climbs. Now this is how you put landing gear up. There. Now watch, ladies and gentlemen, as we talk to him as he flies beautifully in show center. As the Texan, let's talk a little bit about the warbirds here, folks. Warbirds are very important history in our culture these days. The men and women that fly these things are just fantastic people. They do a lot. They do so much. And, oh, wait a second. If you want a whole bunch of them, I can get a whole bunch for you.
Oh, yeah.
You only control one, though. We're going to get a lot of Texans up here, guys. We got 11 T6s up in the air, and they're all going to have gentle. That's how you turn on the smoke, and then...
You just do that for me because I don't know.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set, this is what you call warbird flights with so many T6s. About 11 of these airplanes are up in the air in formation which just is so satisfying to see all these airplanes up in the air at once. And I can tell you right now, this is exactly what happens when you come in.
Oh, they went right through each other. Why did you do that?
Yes. And now watch this, ladies and gentlemen, the grumbles of the AT-6 Texans as they fly overhead. This shows you how beautiful an air show. This is how you change the camera so you can look at them. Right there, ladies and gentlemen, look at that. At air show left, you get 11 views of T-6 Texans flying overhead at Sun and Fun in the beautiful sky of Lakeland. Man, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't this bring like tears to your eyes? That's all I can say right now. These guys,
they don't do tricks then with 10.
No, not these guys. Very emotional. As you watch as much warbirds as possible, you get 11 Texans up there, which makes this formation very challenging. And I can absolutely tell you right now, with their smoke trails and all, brings this thing phenomenal for the T-6s.
I'll keep an eye on that. Oh, the landing gear then. Is that it?
Yes.
Oh, what did I do? Was it landing gear? Or you do it?
There, that one. And now watch them as they all group up in formation once again, folks. Now they're making a whole turn. This is the T-6 Texan formation flight. You'll see a whole bunch of these later on in the week, which is making the T-6s as pretty as it gets. And I can tell you right now, when you're flying, training, it takes a lot of skill to get these aircraft up in the air and all at once. Just because of what all these airplanes do. They mean so much to this community. All the pilots that fly these airplanes are just phenomenal. You can have as much warbirds as you want in the air, and it's not going to stop anybody or anybody in anywhere how this thing's going. It is absolutely gorgeous, as you can tell. Most of the uniqueness of these aircraft are just beautiful. And we know for a fact that these beautiful T-6s have gone to a lot of training to get these aircraft to do this in World War II.
I could go out by the Watson to make a round too if I wanted to. Cool.
And here, as you can tell, that the T-6s in a group of formation now will have smoke off, which will put these guys, in a formation with no smoke at all, which now leads them to something which is unbelievable. Now watch this, ladies and gentlemen, as they will come back inbound, and we'll tell you something about the T-6s. As the warbirds and the T-6 trainers, these guys have been doing a lot of energy and a lot of work together, flying in a group of formation here at Sun and Fun. And I can tell you right now, this is what we're here for. We're here to see warbirds. We're here to see all sorts of good stuff. And I can tell you right now, folks, there's nothing better but the sound of T-6s roaring in, as now they're gaining some good altitude, and they are coming for a nice slower pass for you here at Show Center. Let's listen in to the beautiful roars of the T-6s, which I don't think you guys can hear, but listen in. Or let's talk to you guys and tell you guys how pretty this is. It is absolutely beautiful. Making an overhead pass. Showing you guys it right here. This is the way it happens here at Sun and Fun. It is very emotional. I can tell you right now, how often do you see stuff like this? Not very often. It's a true flight.
Am I doing good at these?
Yes. And we'll have a couple more passes here before the T6s line up for a landing.
How do you do? Oh, I never know about the thing, the brake or whatever.
Beef to slow down.
Oh.
And I got to tell you right now that this is 1.5 quarter that these aircraft are just beautiful and phenomenal flying formation. You can't get anything prettier than this. Bigger runway, bigger skies brings in as much aircraft as possible. Look at the nice formation that these T6s have been formatting all over the place here. It is as pretty as it gets. You don't get much of it. And the problem these days, it has been inverted with many times, or it has been times with these airplanes that were unbelievable. And I can tell you right now, it has been an amazing feeling watching this last pass by the Texans.
I'm doing really good, actually.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what do you think about the T6 formation, the Warbirds? Oh yeah, folks. Give it up for the T6s. We got something a little bit more different than normal. We sorry we lost you guys on the Tampa channel. You've been having a little technical difficulties trying to stream this thing. And let's just say the T6s are gorgeous.
And then how do you cut the engine or whatever?
Right there. And I got to tell you, folks, got to settle it in all the way to the runway here.
You can make one of them that I can land it.
And watch this, folks, as the T6s have now gone in formation to 0, or to one of these. And now, just one T6 with the other ones behind, later, way back behind, trying to all come in separately. As we get them on the ground here, we have something else we're going to tell you about what's coming up next.
So do you have to hold it or just hit it once?
If you want it all the way back, then you have to hold the B.
Hold it?
The B one, yes.
For what now?
So the engine can slow down.
I hit it. Oh, how long do you have to hold it for?
Till the bar goes all the way back. We may have maybe a go around, but I'm not sure if you can land it or not.
Where's the bar now? Oh, like that?
And here he comes in for a landing
I
here.
should be able to do it.
Here at SNF 2025. Let me tell you guys something. What a caption that we have here. Here at Sun and Fun 2025, we have so much warbirds and so much aircraft. It is absolutely beautiful. And you'll glide it in. There we go, folks.
I can't land it though. It won't land. Oh, wow.
There we go, folks. Some of the warbirds of America. Yes, sirree. Coming up, we have something a little bit different. We're just going to keep going at it here.
Still a good landing though. I did.
We have something a little bit different. You guys are about to see something a little bit crazier. We're going to have to cut into this thing a little bit more. You guys might be wondering why, what's going on, what are we doing? Give me 1 second here. We are getting ready for something a little bit different. Ladies and gentlemen, I know we've seen this. I know this is happening. I know you guys have been waiting all year for this thing. we have something a little bit different. And since we're on hold here, yep, we're on hold. You're wondering why. Why is the air show down, you're saying? There's no problem. There's no doubt in my mind that you're about to see something. We have something that you've been all waiting for a long time. And I can tell you right now, it is here. It is here. We're coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, it's something that you've been waiting for. We have only the early arrivals as we get right. We got something a little sneaky coming around here, guys. Yeah, we're just holding short. We're just holding your possession. And I mean, yeah, you guys have been waiting all year for this. We have an arrival coming in. No, it's not Amazon either. It could be, but it's not. We got something right here, folks. This is how we do it. Fun and fun. Let's welcome in to the air show space. Number 1 and number 7 of them. The rest of the team will be here tomorrow. But you absolutely look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, you got it.
I wonder if that's easy to fly.
Pretty easy.
Oh, I would like to fly the Hornets or something.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. It's the afterburner of the F-18 Hornet. Let's welcome Blue Angel number 7 to Sudden Fun 2025. You've been waiting all year, and we'll have to interrupt again because Blue Angel 7 will be giving somebody a ride this afternoon. So he'll be giving somebody a ride this afternoon during part of the show. So just give me as he makes a couple passes here. He is the narrator of the Blue Angels. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's how we do it with the hard clip over the top. I told you we have a special surprise coming to Sun and Fun. Was I lying? Maybe, maybe not. As we hold here as the Blue Angels as here comes Blue Angel number 7. He's not quite sure. Wow, what a sneak attack here. I didn't even know he was coming in today, folks. Did you? No. That made me have to change my pants on that one, folks. I don't know. That was something. I'm here. Wait, who is this? And ladies and gentlemen, we got another one for you. That scared the bejeebers out of me. I think there might be oopsies. I totally thought he freaked me out here. Watch this. He's going to give one climb at a time here. He's going to do one more pass, and this is it.
Oh, he's streaming, this one.
Oh.
Who is that?
I don't know. It might be the Tampa channel. Look at that, folks.
Oh, someone said, what jet is that?
It is the F-18 Hornet Blue Angel arrival as he makes his debut here at Sun and Fun. What's the name of the channel? I don't know if I know that channel. Wait a second. I'll have to find that channel in just a second.
The What Not channel.
The What Not channel. That you got it. You got it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. I had to keep my eyes focused on this thing here. I really had to keep my eyes focused. I'm losing concentration. I might go black out here. The What So Not channel, is that what it is? The What Not channel? Oh my goodness. The What Not channel. I'm having a hard time. I don't want to crash. That's the problem. We don't want the What Not channel. We might have. I have. I'm gonna actually have my brother take over and do some flybys.
I'm not sure where the runway is at now.
Just where that blue thing is up there. You see that blue?
No, I don't. Well,
Up on the map. Where it shows KLAL. You have to aim right at it. Turn.
well, I don't know where my plane is.
Yep. The other way. That way. Go. I'm just trying to help my brother here. He's taking over. You're aiming right towards it right about now.
Where is it now?
That on the hold on. I'm showing my brother something here. I might be in the way. Right up there.
Oh, right there. Oh, I see it right there.
He's gonna make a couple passes for you guys. Just give me 1 second. I had to find this channel for a second. The What Not channel. I don't know if I'm gonna find it or not.
There we go. Holy cow, I got way out there really quick. And I.
Oh no, I lost your channel. What Not. Oh man, I can't find him. All right, folks. Just give me one couple minutes as we try to do what we can do here. It's not much. I mean, I know you guys are getting bored because I'm not flying right now, but I'm trying to find the What Not channel.
I lost the runway again.
All right, guys. I guess I'm going to leave it here for now, but I'm going to turn back to the airport here. And we welcome the Blue Angel number 7 inbound. Yeah. Oh man, I don't know if I can. I don't know how I'm going to subscribe. That's the problem. I can't find the channel anywhere. There's the airport. As we get settled in here, we will have another routine here by the Korean War here, I guess you could say. We're going to use a different colored tiger cap for this one. Let's welcome the Blue Angels. Can you, let's see. As Blue Angel 7 will interfere and he will give somebody a ride, some lucky person to ride this afternoon. Here he comes, folks. Let's welcome Blue Angel number. Oh yeah, beautiful. Okay.
I'll just do the aerobatic one.
I could tell you right now, we have I'm trying to find.
Landing gear wasn't up.
I know something happened with that. Well, I can't find his channel.
Oh,
How did you find it? I
oh,
can't.
it was. I put the landing gear up. That's why. I find that somehow.
I can't find it. The What Not channel. I can't find it. Wait a second. We're just gonna put you guys on hold here for a second. We're right behind schedule here. I have to try to look for this ASAP. This is important. Give me a few minutes. We are trying. I'm not used to this channel at all. The What Not channel? It's all one word. The What? We're almost ready to get stuff started here, guys. I know it's taking just a little bit of time here.
The spaces.
I'm going to try this first. I'm going to give up if I can't find this channel. I can't reach it then. That's, oh, there we go. Here we go. We found it. Bullseye. Pull the trigger there and say we found the right channel that we're at. Yes. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, we're back at it. It took me just a little bit of time. Just a little bit. We're back at it. Sorry about that, folks. We're back. We're cruising. Okay, folks, we are ready to get this party started from the other channel now, or from the Whatnot channel. Okay, anyways, guys, we have something special coming up next. We got a Korean aircraft. We're going to go back. And you know what? We're not going to use the Tiger Cat. We're going to use the Wildcat. It's not Korean, okay? It's not Korean. We don't have a Corsair because the Corsair is expensive, but we're going to go World War II here. Don't forget, guys, we do have a night show this evening. It is going to be spectacular. Please don't go anywhere. Please do not go anywhere. So once this afternoon show is done, I remain you to be Expedia here. Do not go anywhere. Trust me. We got a lot of fun things. Oh, wait a second. Did I take off the run? Oh, whoop. That's a problem. That's a problem. We took off at the wrong airport. Oh, man. This is just as ridiculous as it gets.
It's crazy. Nobody ever hosts me like this ever.
There we go. What up, Scrap? This channel's booming. this aviation channel's booming. Okay, guys, we got it's not a Korean aircraft, all right? We're going Wildcat all the way. Here we go, folks. The Wildcat is about to take off and show you some extravaganza aerobatics. We got a great show. We still have a lot to come this afternoon, guys. So once the show's done, do not go anywhere. Do not Google anywhere. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with me? Do not Google. Give me a break. All right. It's not a Korean aircraft. It is a Warbird, though. We do have the Wildcat. We're the Twister. You got it. All right, folks. We do have the Wildcat up in the air. I don't think it's not a Korean War aircraft, but I know it's a Korean War on the lineup, but we don't have any Korean War aircraft. So we're doing one right here for you guys. Let's do a little aerobatics for you. Now here's a solid, smooth sailing, reliable, whatever you call it, aircraft. Watch this. How often do you see a Wildcat do a pull-up with a nice vertical or nice straight up with a nice hesitation roll, just like that? That puts a lot of strength and that puts a lot on your body. I can tell you that. Oh man, if you would start feeling sick, there's no doubt about that. That totally gets to you big time. And how about that? You're hanging from your seat. It feels weird being upside down, but it totally feels great. And we're doing a little bit of aerobatics for you this afternoon here. I know it's a Korean War thing, war hero, but we're doing one with the Wildcat, and he banks it off towards the left. Very interesting, as the facts of life that the aircraft can tell you something right now. Like, how often it is actually is one of the actually this aircraft is a beautiful warbird. I mean, how often do you get to hear a beautiful sounding aircraft, which you actually can't hear really, and you can't really hear the music, which kind of stinks. But if you hear the music right now, we've got the World War II era. That sounds just beautiful. And he'll make a dive back to show center right down on deck here at Sun and Fun Virtual Airshow 2025. We'll have a night show this evening as well too. Don't be make sure you don't go anywhere. Oh man, folks, let's look at that. There's a pull up right upside down. He goes. Nice little 4-point roll. There's one right on the dime. There's one right upside down. And there's one right side up. He says, hello, Sun and Fun. I survived. Oh man. Gotta get me a little twist here. As he circles back around towards the middle here, as we get ready to look at what is called the Wildcat turn. He's going to pull maybe about 6 G's, or 6 or 7 G's, somewhere around there. That's got to hurt. Let's lead again. This is absolutely crazy. Coming up after this, we do have an arrival. And it's not an arrival of any sort of kind of thing that we have. We have packages that have been delivered that we had to take off and depart. Showing you how hard this turn can be for the Wildcat. There's a ouch! Feel it. You can feel it. That hurts when you're sitting in the cockpit. That hurts. A lot of G's pulling in that situation. And the landing gear comes out. As the Wildcat now sets up for the landing. We welcome all of you guys inbound, gaining the feel and the position of how these aircrafts do it. Now, I got to tell you something right now. It's an amazing feeling being part of what is called and what is known as one of the best air shows in the world. Yes, sir. That is it. We're jumping all over the board here now, folks. We are jumping board to board. Each show we do, it's amazing. This is our first big show of the year. We do have another show coming up that we will be doing, but just give me 1 second. As we have Amazon, who will be departing. It is as fast as lightning, as quick as it gets. And then we're gonna turn stuff over to something a little bit different. I guess it's not gonna get noisy, so you guys won't have to worry about the loud noise or at all. No, it's gonna be very, very quiet. It sure will be. It sure will be. It's the most quietest part of the show you guys will ever imagine. Not going to be loud. It's not going to be quiet. It's going to be quiet. That's all I got to say. It's going to be interesting. This is probably the most unique thing you're about to see. But before that, we have to let Amazon take off because, we share the airspace with Amazon. And if we don't let Amazon take off, we've got problems. Is anybody hungry for ice cream? Or is it just me? I'm always hungry for food. Give me some food, people. Oh, yeah, that's for sure. We appreciate you guys being here. This is part of Sun and Fun Virtual Air Show. We cause so much trouble with these little, I don't know what you, I see on the screen, just blue sky. I don't know what happened. Oh, there we go. All right. Give me some ice cream before I start melting. It is hot enough. It's hot enough for ice cream. Give me some. Oh, yeah. Oh, my. Give me some ice cream. Fill me up some. We have a interesting thing, which we are just waiting for departure of Amazon. That's why we're just hanging around here doing nothing. Cranking up the tunes a little bit, jamming out. We're having ourselves Sun and Fun 2025. Not sure what time I exactly have it. I thought I had the night show at 7. I might have to change that from 7 Central Time to maybe 8 Central Time, so it would be 9 Eastern Time. I don't know. Depends on what you guys think. But we do have a night show. Don't forget. It's going to be spectacular. It's a bit of a chaos. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we have something a little bit different. We have the Velocity Copter. Let's get the flying skills started. Here we go. Launch, launch, launch. How about this? Nobody at Sun and Fun flies the way this guy does. What the heck is this, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know. You guys are probably looking to yourself, hey, what does this have to do with the air show, huh? Oh, look at that. Pull that stick back, and you're just going hover mode. This may be the most unique looking machinery at an air show. Look at this. Giving you guys all the love. He's showing you all the love he has here at Sun and Fun 2025. Oh, look at that. He's giving you guys a bow. Good. It may be like a roller coaster ride, but it isn't. Now, look at this. It's like a drone. Hey, he's spying on you guys. You better behave. You guys better behave yourself. He's spying on you. He's showing you all the details. He's watching all of you guys. I'm feeling a little lonely, right? That's what he's feeling like. He's like, oh, yeah. Showing you the capability. This is a Velocity Copter, which is 50-50 between drone and whatever. We were listening to the Beatles song called Lonely, SGT Pepper's Lonely Hearts by the Beatles. What a perfect fit. You guys rolling the dice? All right. Look at this. Look at this. How beautiful. Can you imagine flying in one of these things, waving, saying hello? He's waving to you guys here at Sun and Fun. He likes you all. He loves you guys. He's saying hello. Welcome to Sun and Fun Day 2. We got it. Kaboom! Oh, yeah. We're having some fun here at Lakeland, right? Oh, yes. I'm about to cry. This is just hilarious. Wow. This is just as crazy as it gets. I can tell you right now, there's nothing better than flying one of these things at Sun and Fun 2025 virtually. Let's see how fast he can cruise down the runway. Right now, he's at 0 knots, which is absolutely fast for a helicopter. Oh, man, yes, that's how we have good humor. Here we go. Cruising down the flight line as fast as he goes. Oh, yeah. He's about 40 knots. Going up to 50 knots. Wow, that's pretty fast for a helicopter. Or actually, should I say drone? Oh, man. Look at that, folks. Give him a little helicopter taste. I think the Beatles fit perfectly with this group, with this routine. And how about a little bit of Band on the Run by the Beatles or Paul McCartney, Wings. He's saying Band on the Run. Let's run fast. Look at him cruise along the middle down the flight line. He's really hauling butt. That's all I can say. This is as pretty as it gets. And he'll set up for a landing. And we do have somebody else going up here. We'll have a decathlon going up. And we're just going to play the Beatles and let it roll for a second until we get our next act up in the air. Why not sit in the park on a Saturday night and enjoy your evening? It's a little Chicago for you. Saturday night in the park with Chicago. Let's listen to a little Chicago. You probably can't hear it, but I'm sorry about that. I don't want to get copyrighted. It's totally a mess up. I'm just sitting here talking to you guys as well, so. Oh, man. We are having ourselves a great time. Who's enjoying the show so far? Think it was the 4th of July. I wish it was 4th of July. Just kidding. Oh, man. Oh, man. We don't want it to be 4th of July that soon. I like the song, though. Oh, he just said ice cream. You just said ice cream. Now you got to give me some. I'm melting for ice cream. Well, I thought I had a decathlon in here, but I guess maybe I might have to jump to my next simulator. I'm on the wrong one, I think. I don't know. It's got to be in here. Just give me a sec until I look for it. Yeah, there we go. I knew it was in here. I just had to go higher up. We got somebody pretty unique coming up next. I will tell you about it once he launches. I'm getting a little rowdy here, folks. You know what that means? You know what I mean? Can't you feel it? As we wait till we get RJ Gritter launching to the skies this afternoon. Wow, we're way ahead of schedule. We do have an Air Force thing coming up next. But first, we want to get RJ Gritter to the stage in his decathlon. So as he launches, as we wait till he gets up in the air. Oh, he's a little wobbly, I guess. That's all right. There's the pressure, there's the pull, and now he's up in the air. We'll wait till he climbs the RJ Gritter, and then we'll get him inbound to show you guys one heck of a good air show performer he is. Does anybody know who RJ Gritter is, and does anybody know anything about him? Because he's very talented. He's very well. We're about to see RJ take the stage. Here we go, guys. Let's hand it over to RJ Gritter in the decathlon aircraft. Here we go. Watch this. Hello. I known you long enough, so yes, I can make you a true mod. Ladies and gentlemen, launch high into the air show circuit. Smoke comes on. How about get up a little RJ Gritter? RJ started flying remote control aircraft at some age, and he is now doing real aerobatics in a real aircraft. He is very talented. I met this young man when he flew RC planes, and he is terrific. He's a great person. He has a great personality, and all the hearts for him is respected. Ladies and gentlemen, you got yourself in the Super Decathlon from RC to Super Decathlon. Let's give it up for the only one, RJ Gritter. Call him some more pressure. Free time, free it up, and RJ is one of the best aerobatic pilots in the world today. And watch now as RJ now puts it into a inverted move, just like that. That's how we do it. Watch him push out of it. And he'll snap the airplane over, just like that. Call it yes, RJ, spin it. That boy. Watch RJ now throw the airplane upside down. Here's the loop. And now he'll be doing a Cuban 8 turnaround just like this. There's a 4-point roll. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, how do you like RJ Gritter so far? He's really kicking his show off in skier. Oh, look at that. A snap roll on the way down, and now he goes into a loop once again. Yes, sir. Give him it all. And here's RJ flipping the beautiful decathlon upside down, right side up. There's a pull straight back for RJ. Oh, RJ had a little tailwind there. He says sorry about that. And he'll now go into a knife hammerhead, which is now up with the up and down back towards show center. It does get, you do get a lot of dehydration in flying like RJ does. That's why once he lands, he'll drink a lot of water because he's dehydrated. It does take a lot out of you. That's for sure. Look at RJ Gritter. Upside down here at show center, showing you right there, low and slow with maybe a snap roll as close to the ground. You've got to say RJ is one of the best air show performers in the world, and he does it because he does RC, remote controlled aircraft, radio controlled airplanes. That's how he started, and look at where he's at now, doing real aerobatic flying in a real decathlon. And like I said, I met RJ when he was a kid, and he is a great person. You cannot believe the stuff he does in his decathlon, and this is what he's showing you here at air shows. And he will roll it once again. That's 1. There's 2. And he'll get out of it for 3. Look at how low he gets to the ground, and now he pulls straight back and calls it. Runs out of airspeed. Now watch, as his propeller stops in air, he does a hammerhead. How about that? Runs out of airspeed. And crank the power back in. RJ Gritter, folks, in the beautiful decathlon. He is awesome. He is phenomenal. He is so smooth when he flies. There ain't nothing better but a little RJ Gritter aerobatics. And he is, oh, look at that. He's waving sideways. Maybe he's not waving, but. And now watch RJ. And what he's going to do is set up for a photo opportunity. And guess what? We have something coming up next after RJ lands. We'll see the Blue Angel take off once again. The one that you just saw a little while ago, he'll be coming back into the airspace. Because he's given some lucky fan a ride. Would you love to be in a Blue Angel? I would. There goes the puke, I guess. There goes the puke, yep. That would be all of us, that's for sure. There's RJ, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, he is waving to you guys sideways. There's a nice little knife edge flight, and he'll set it down here. And that will conclude RJ's performance this afternoon. And we have we got some crazy. We're just getting heated up, folks. We're just getting heated up, and I can tell you right now, it is going to get crazier as the day goes on. We fly from day, we fly to night. So yeah, we fly all over the place. Why not, right? It's a beautiful. That's what air shows are all about. We're flying from day, we're flying into the night as the sun sets over Lakeland, Florida. As we wait for the Blue Angel taxi out. As we get ready for the Blue Angel. We're feeling the heat now, folks. We're feeling it. You'll feel the burners here. Some lucky fan is going for a Blue Angel number 7 ride this afternoon. I told you they're going for a ride. There's a lucky fan who's going for a special ride with the Blue Angels. And if you wish you were in the Blue Angel right now, say me. I totally wish I was. I would be puking, though. That's one thing. If you can't handle the G-force, then you'll be puking all over the place. That's why. All right. You might be the lucky winner. Here we go, folks. We're just waiting for a clearance with air balls. Our air bosses are doing a great job keeping everyone safe. This is what everybody's been waiting for. This is what everybody's been waiting for. Here we go, fans. He's going to make 2 passes with the person in back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's burners on. Here is your Blue Angel number 7 narrator. Here we go. The rest of the team will be here surveying the area tomorrow. Here's a climb. And here we go. Ready, hit it. Oh! That's kind of hurt. I bet they're puking right now. Or either they're puking or they're holding their breath before passing out. And they're going to make another pass for us here. Oh, yeah, look at that. What do you think happened in there? Somebody's lucky that's going for a ride. I love it. I love it. This is the whole point of Sun and Fun. We make it fun. Who wishes they could fly with the Blue Angels? And do you think? I hope nobody's puking right now in this plane. They're going to make another pass. This is what it's about. Oh man, he's pulling some G-force with somebody inside the plane. Right away. Here we go. He is showing off. He's showing his skills. Call it Freebird. He's sailing free. Here we go. Here at Show Center with somebody inside the plane. Let's wave. They can see ya. Here we go. Another pull. And a roll. Oh, man. What's the narrator doing? The narrator of the Blue Angels. The F-18 Hornet. The Super Hornet. We're flying like an eagle, and we're freebirding it. Like Leonard Skinner's song, Freebird. Here's their last pass. Oh yeah, here's one more pass before they go out and do their routine with somebody in the plane. This is going to be fun. One more. How about a little burner once again? There we go. Light it up. They're going supersonic. Right down the flight line. My goodness. How would you like to do this? Ready, hit it. There they go, folks. They're off. They're going to go out and now practice and do some flight. And we'll have them come back later on in the show to land. What do you guys think? Steve says he's never seen anything like that before. It is amazing. We got Fat Albert here too. I mean, my goodness. We have something. All right, guys, we have a little bit. We're going to switch it up a little bit now. And like I said, we're going back to the Warbird era. Right? We're going back to the Warbird Warbird era. That's everybody's favorite moment. We're going to throw up some DC-3s here as the F-18 goes away. We're going to throw in some DC-3 C-47s, actually. It's not DC-3, C-47, my bad. Getting those two mixed up. What a... I'm losing my marbles. Whoa, that's the way to talk. Losing your marbles during a good show like this, huh? All right. Now you're about to see a C-47 getting ready for takeoff, and once he does get up in the air, that's all we need is some beautiful C-47s. We're always in the mood for a C-47 or a DC-3. I call it's a C-47 because it's a military version, not a DC-3. So we got the Blue Angel off for departure, made three passes or so, and now we got the C-47. Look at that. We're about to see something. It's not just a C-47. We have something with the C-47. It is a little change. We're quieting stuff down just a little bit for you guys. We're about to get 5 C-47s. Here they come. The other ones are taking off, and we'll meet up right here. And you're going to see some flybys now, folks, with the C-47. These beauties are just beautiful aircraft. I love C-47s. I don't know who else likes C-47s, but I love them. You may be wondering to yourself right now, C-47s are so relaxing. Here they all are. Look at this. We got ourselves a C-47 flyby. That's all we had to say. Isn't this beautiful? You got multiple C-47s, and why not, right? It's a D-Day tribute. There's more than that, but we just have 4 of them here for now. Showing you guys what is up with all these airplanes. Let me tell you guys something right now. The C-47s are beautiful airplanes, beautiful birds. I have to say, we love the C-47s. I've seen the Blue Angels. Nice. That's awesome, Mike. We have the Blue Angels surveying the area tomorrow, so there won't be an air show tomorrow, but Friday we'll be back at the air show again. But tomorrow we're just surveying the Blue Angels, surveying the area, which they're just looking around and doing stuff like that. Well, that will be streamed live here as well, so you guys can absolutely see the surveying the area with the Blues. But like I said, why would you go anywhere? Don't go anywhere after the show today, guys, because there's a lot more to come. We still have a lot more action to come, and I can tell you that right now. We got a glider team coming up next, which is going to be unique. Then we got Mike Julian, Kevin Coleman, Jim Pites, and Rob Holland. Let me tell you something about Jim Pites. He is a great aerobatic pilot, and it's a plane you don't want to do any aerobatics with. It's not meant for aerobatics, but I can tell you that plane that he flies is. But now, ladies and gentlemen, if we look right there towards the air show, look at the C-47s as they all come back overhead for an overhead pass. At about 17,000 feet. Beautiful formation, beautiful flying. These planes are absolutely beautiful. And the reason why there's the difference between a C-47 and a DC-3, a DC-3 is just a normal airplane. A C-47 is a military version of the DC-3. And I can tell you right now that these planes are absolutely gorgeous. You can't get any prettier than this. There ain't nothing prettier, nothing prettier than seeing C-47s making overhead passes here at Sun and Fun Virtual Air Show. I love it. What a beautiful sight, isn't it? Isn't it a beautiful day here in Sun and Fun here at Lakeland, Florida? In the skies. As they come back around for another approach. And as they're going to set up for a landing next time around. Look at this. How light do you like that? Little bit of C-47 action right down the flight line here at Sun and Fun in the beautiful skies of Lakeland. Beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous, folks? I love it. We love it. They love it. Fans love it. Who knows who else loves it? Oh, yeah. We're gonna actually have an automatic landing which means they're automatically going to land and we're going to launch somebody else instead. So we're just going to keep going the show here. So without me landing them, they're going to automatically land instead. That's a good way to do it. We're going to stay with the military thing here, guys. We got something a little bit different coming up as we get them launched. It is a military kind of day today, isn't it? I know a lot of people are like, military? Why so much military? I love it. You should be doing a lot of military stuff. Let's see if I can find what I'm looking for. Yep, here we go. It's the Waco glider. You're about to watch something a little bit different. Might get a little bit noisy towards the end of the air show or towards the end of the show or performance. So as we get ready, you guys won't want to miss this. I mean, we have a lot of air show to come here, guys. It's not just today. We have air shows tomorrow. We have a great thing. We have the F-35C coming in tomorrow. Oh well, that's not going to work. We already launched it. Okay, anyways, we launched it. That's fine. Oh, you did? Nice. Look at this. This is what we call the United States military glider team. And now, this is how it all happens. It all starts from somewhere, and we are ending it off right here at Sun and Fun 2025. And there's a nice loop for the glider. Oh, yeah, how about that? Give him a little loving. And if you've ever played Call of Duty, well, they probably do have stuff like this in Call of Duty, but I could be totally wrong. Please correct me. But I know for a fact that this flight, what you're seeing right now with the glider, is just absolute phenomenal. There's a nice little upside down once again. And he'll be bringing his glider all the way up, and he'll stall it. You're probably wondering to yourself, how do they do this? Well, they do it very carefully. I don't have a clue how they do it, but they do it very carefully. They haul so much airplanes up in the air, and it makes it look just phenomenal. And even flipping this thing upside down, there's the airspace. The air boss even said, "You guys are terrific." Yeah, thank you very much, is what they call that. And now watch him throw the glider once again upside down, making another loop in the sky. It is amazing. Such a beautiful, beautiful glider. And ladies and gentlemen, towards the end of his performance, make sure you guys get your hearing protection on. There's going to be a loud boom, which we'll just do the sound effects for it because there's no pyrotechnics or anything, but we'll just do it for fun here. But let's sit back and enjoy a little glider flight. Look at that, upside down once again. Isn't that just beautiful here in the Lakeland skies? The glider. There ain't nothing prettier. Upside down again. Or he stalls it. Nose comes forward. Trying to gain some airspeed. Here's the pyro. Boom! There, did I scare you? Ladies and gentlemen, there's my sound effects of the pyrotechnics. For the glider, I told you it's going to be loud. That is just beautiful, folks. That is just beautiful. Here we go. And he'll set it in right on his belly. Let's watch. Wings down. There we go, folks. Little military version. There's your United States Air Force glider demo team. How do you like that? Ladies and gentlemen, that's watching. Give it up. Let's hear it. We're really kicking this show in gear today. We're getting ready to launch a extra 300. Now that's you're gonna have he's gonna have to climb up here. We're just gonna get him up to altitude before anything else happens. Yeah, that's how we do it. We roll with the flow here. That's how we do a good air show, guys. If we roll it with the flow here. Tonight's air show is gonna be spectacular. You guys won't want to miss it. Trust me, you guys won't want to miss it. I've said that many times. If you've never seen a night show, you are in for a treat because you know why? It's all about fun. It's about aviation. It's about spending time with people. And did I have I ever told you that we are having ourselves a great time? I hope you guys are having a great time as well. And I got to tell you right now, as we are getting ready to launch Michael Goulian Aerospace, as he's up there right now high above, we're just going to circle him and we're just going to wait for him to come inbound. As we're on hold here for a second, we got Amazon arrival. Like I said, we share the airspace with Amazon. You can't just take it away from Amazon. Amazon has important stuff they have to do. That's how you get your packages. If you don't get, if that happens and you get no packages, you know who you can blame it on? You can blame it on me. If you say, hey, there's no package, I didn't get a package today, that's because Ghost Rider took your time, or jet lags takes their time up and kept them holding. Michael Goulian right there in the aerospace. There he goes. Spinning the airplane and just doing what? Just up in the air. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Let's try that again. Are you ready for Mike Goulian? All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Goulian in Aerosports Air Shows. Here we go. Mikey, take it away. Mikey now throws his airplane right up in the air with a couple little snap rolls on the way up. And here he goes. He's kicking it over like that left rudder, right rudder, left rudder. Anything that makes his plane go crazy. I want it all here, he says. Mikey now throws the airplane upside down. And here he comes towards the air show center. Right here, upside down, he rolls it. And he is really hauling at 100, 200, and 200 knots. Here he comes, reverses it, pushes straight up in the air. And here comes a couple rolls on the way up towards the top of air show. Look at that. Nice little cartwheels. Mikey kicking his airplane all the way around here at Show Center. Mike Goulian. Look at this, Mikey showing you what he's got in his extra 300 now. He's calling it a little bit more spinning. He called that the armadillo. Man, if I saw an armadillo, I would freak out. Just kidding, I wouldn't. I would freak out if I saw a gator, though, that's for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a nice hammerhead over the top he goes. And now watch Mike Julian now bring it back to show center. Now watch as he cranks it up, and he's going to roll it knife edge. Just like that. Look at that. Look at that. Holding it on his prop, going back the other way. Mikey has it here at show center. It's amazing. Look at that. There's a nice roll, and now he rolls it upside down. Oh, nope. He gets coughed up a little bit. And he wants to dream on a little bit. That's what he says. A little up and down. Tweak. Let's see what he's got in this position now. As now watch Mike Julian pull straight up on the stick. And he'll roll it with a couple snap rolls. Just like that, Mikey does it right here, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Julian. Yes. Wow. And now Mike will go off to the catch him here. And we are going to have him cool his engines. And he'll come back inbound, as we like to thank Michael Julian's sponsors, Wheeling Aviation. We like to thank Wheeling Aviation, Honda Generators, and much more. How do you guys like Mike Julian's performance so far, folks? He's trying to gain airspeed and trying to gain height before he comes back inbound. He's trying to climb for airspeed and then, he's trying to climb for altitude and then airspeed, and then he'll continue his second part of the show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think he's ready. It started off, smoke comes on. Here we go. All right, Mikey, show us what you got. Here we go. Mike Julian in his second half of the show. Here at Show Center. Gains speed. Pulls up the airplane. Upside out, he rolls it. Inverted. He's waving to you guys upside down. Oh, yeah. And now he's going to flip it right side up. And he's going to pull it right up, upright. And now he's going to try to do a little cartwheel in the sky. Designing all these extra 300s, Mikey is a Red Bull Air Racer. Or he's a former Red Bull Air Racer, showing you capabilities of Red Bull Air Racing. He's feeling the extreme and he's feeling the power. This plane doesn't flip upside down for some reason, but it can do all the other capabilities that it has. Rolls it up. Oh. And so every time it goes down, I put something on where it automatically hits that button so it doesn't crash. That's good, right? We don't want to see anybody crash. And here's a snap right over the tail wing. Just like that. And he'll set it up right here. Like I said, Mike Julian was a Red Bull Air Racer. And here he comes back to show center. Diving in from upside down. Uh-oh. What a catch. And Mikey Goulian calling himself the own extra 300 man. I give him a lot of credit. Oh, good catch. I mean, I want to. And here we go. Smoke comes off, or it will come off. And now he'll set up for a landing. And ta-da! All right, we are going to hand stuff over to the United States F-35 demo team here in just a second. We gotta love the F-35. We love the F-35, and we like the F-16 as well. The F-35A, flown by Mach. And we are about to get her party started here this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, let's send the direct you right over to the F-35. Oh, wait, our simulator crashed. That is not what I asked for. Yes, it is done on Flight Simulator. That's right. My simulator crashed. We had to do this all again. Patience or patience. I'm sorry about this. Then we'll get started with the F-35. That's everybody's favorite airplane. Everybody loves the F-35. We love the F-35. It is a positive with the fighter jets. So sorry about this. We do have a delay here in the show here because of a crashed simulator. I'm kind of in the mood of trying this whole thing again. The problem with that is when you have a crash simulator, it doesn't do you any good. It sure doesn't. It sure doesn't. That's why we hate it when self crashes. We're trying to get on with the show here, and then all of a sudden the simulator crashes. Come on, that's a problem. That's a problem. All right, we are getting ready to watch the F-35 once we get it set up. That's also with the F-16 followed by that. Well, we do apologize for the hold up here. Don't forget, after the show today, you guys won't be going anywhere. Hopefully, you guys don't go anywhere. We are coming back a little later for our evening twilight light up in the sky this evening. If you guys want to check that out, it's going to be spectacular. There's fireworks on the wings of the airplanes. How do they do it? I have no idea. I can tell you right now, it's pretty fascinating if you've never seen it before. And I can tell you, it is something you got to see. Well, this is a good time for the Amazon to arrive, right? The Amazon aircraft. All right. We're loading it in. This has got to work perfectly now. Here we go. Got yourself a little F-35 out. 7 o'clock. I just looked at your comment now. 7 o'clock. So I guess 7 o'clock Central Time will do the. If I can get home, because I actually had to probably run somewhere, so I'm not sure if it's going to be delayed. Keep your eye out on the post. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now let's hand it over to the F-35. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, you're about to watch and experience as Mach gets ready to fly her F-35 Lightning in this performance today. What you're about to watch and witness by the F-35 as the takeoff begins, you're about to watch the full burners as it crumbles up to 200, about 400 miles per hour, and then vertical pitch. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's get ready. Here is your United States Air Force F-35. Let's get it going. Here we go. What channel belongs to me? The Jet Lags channel. Wow, that's a really zoomed in view there. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to watch the F-35 as it makes its tactical pitch and a climb to the space. Ladies and gentlemen, from the left or from the right, your United States F-35 Lightning. That's a big zoomed in view there. That is really close. Watch now as the F-35's capability. If you want to find out where they store all their machinery, you'll find out on this next pass. Ladies and gentlemen, from the left, the United States F-35 Lightning A. The next maneuver you're about to watch, the F-35 is the next maneuver you're about to see for the F-35. You're about to watch the 4-point hesitation roll, or actually, excuse me, that will be coming up after that. Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me about that. Here's the high alpha. From the left, the F-35's high alpha pass. Watch as the F-35 turns itself inbound for a 360 burner pass. As the F-35 comes back around, as Mach calls herself back to show center, she'll come in for absolutely a high-speed pass, then a burner 360. Here's Mach with the G-pole. Ouch! Ladies and gentlemen, that's how Mach flies. Now watch as Mach now turns her F-35 into one maneuver that you'll never see any F-35 do. Well, maybe you have, but anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see the F-35's 4-point roll. Welcome back, crews. Here's the 4-point roll. As we dedicate the Armed Forces pass due to for our military. This next pass will be dedicated to our military, our men and women in armed forces, and who are serving today. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the dedication pass by the F-35 Lightning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now you're about to watch the F-35's next maneuver as Mach comes back to show center. This next pass is going to show you a inverted pass by the F-35. Now watch as Mach comes back towards show center and shows you the F-35 inverted pass. I can get high there, Scrap. The next maneuver you're about to watch the F-35 do is a hesitation roll by the F-35. Let's watch. Now as Mach comes back inbound, she'll do hesitation rolls. All right, ladies and gentlemen, she'll exit off. And now it's time to go to our next jet that we're having coming up right now. It will be the F-16 Flying Falcon. We're about to watch the F-16 take the stage. As we welcome everybody and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing, Sun and Fun Virtual Airshow fans? All right, Sun and Fun Virtual Airshow fans, I hope you're all having a good afternoon. Because now what we're about to do is turn it up a little bit more with a little bit more heat. What you're about to watch is taxiing on the runway, or actually down at the end of the runway. We have your United States F-16 Flying Falcon. We are getting ready for the F-16 Flying Falcon, but first up, we just have to test and make sure we have the right Falcon that we want. And we are about to see the 164th Aggressive Fighter Wing F-16. What you're about to watch is something a little bit more extreme, just like you saw with the F-35. Same kind of maneuvers, same kind of passes, and same kind of routine. What you're about to watch is the F-16 Flying Falcon, and we are about to get set with that right in just a little bit. As we get ready, that's your baby, the F-16. Ladies and gentlemen, from takeoff, the 64th Fighter Wing, here's your F-16 Falcon. as the F-16 will get out and regroup. What your first maneuver you'll see the F-16 do is a square loop. As the F-16 will come back around, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the F-16 square loop from the left, or excuse me, from the right. Here's the United States Air Force, the Fighting Falcon square loop. Get ready to see the F-16's capability on its next pass. As the F-16 comes back around, you'll see the afterburner turn by the F-16 into a vertical pitch, tactical pitch. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the F-16's vertical pitch and burner turn. No, what you doing, Scrap? All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to feel the raw power of the F-16 capability on this high-speed pass. Ladies and gentlemen, son and fun, get on your feet. Here comes your Fighting Falcons high-speed pass. From behind, here's your F-16's sneak attack pass into your high speed. Next, the next maneuver you're about to see for the F-16 is a 4-point hesitation roll. Watch now as your F-16 from Fighting Falcon does 4-point hesitation rolls. Get ready to see another maneuver called another vertical pitch by the F-16. Now watch as the F-16 comes back to show center and does a tactical pitch straight up in the air with vertical climbs at about 600 miles per hour. Ladies and gentlemen, your United States F-16 Fighting Falcon. All right, fans, it's time to see the next maneuver by the F-16. This is the Night Badge Pass. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now the next maneuver you're about to watch the F-16 do is aileron rolls. From the right, the United States Air Force Falcon aileron rolls. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen, to feel the raw power once again by the F-16. Get ready for the raw power of the F-16 Fighting Falcon. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the Falcon's high speed burner pass. As the United States Air Force would like to dedicate this pass to the men and women of our armed forces once again, just like the F-35 did. This time, we're doing it with the F-16. If you see any men and women out there in uniform, make sure you thank them for their service. Here is the dedication pass by the F-16. Hey, JB. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to see next, as the F-16 will be matched up or teamed up with a P-51. What you're about to see for today's demonstration is the Heritage flight. As we get set up for the Heritage flight, we are getting ready. As we also have the F-35 who's going to be in here as well, the F-35A, who we just saw. Sorry guys, that it's so zoomed in, I apologize. It should be better tonight, folks. I apologize for that zoom in. I guess, ladies and gentlemen, we do have problems with the F-16 or the F-35 here, so we will be approaching landing at this moment. We do apologize for the Heritage flight. The Heritage flight will be down or grounded here, and we will be arriving back again. That's as we hold off here for a few minutes. We will be. Why is the camera frozen? Is it frozen still, Steve? As we welcome back to Lakeland, as we arrive once again, guys. As you remember, we had a person going for a ride in the F-18 Hornet. That's what we remember. Remember when they took off and they made a few passes? Now you're about to go down and see them set up for landing, which should be pretty spectacular as we try and wait till Air Boss calls them back inbound. As Blue Angel 7 welcomes back to the airspace here at Sun and Fun. And then we're gonna keep going on with our aerobatics this afternoon. We still have stuff to come here, guys. We still have a lot more to get through here. We have Jim Pites, Kevin Coleman, and Rob Holland still to come on the list. But first, as we bring in back from the flight, I wonder how their flight was. I wonder how their flight was. I hope their flight was fantastic. I hope they had a great flight because you know what happens? If they didn't have a great flight, they would have never been gone this long. That's the thing. Now you have to have a good flight to keep this party going. You know that's why if you go for a ride with the Blue Angels and you want to be done, they come back immediately. This person must have had a ride of their lifetime, which I think is amazing. Here they come. This is the Blue Angels. As Blue Angel number 7 is back in show center. They're going to get ready to set up for a landing. And don't forget, folks, we have a night show tonight. Yeah, it is going to be spectacular. We've got more fun along the way, which this isn't just. People are saying this is the end of the show already. No, we're not done. We have more aerobatics. We have a lot more to come, folks. And we're just getting started in day 2 of Sudden Fun, and I can tell you right now, this has been absolutely phenomenal. Here they come, ladies and gentlemen, the ride of somebody's life in the Blue Angels. Let's welcome them back to Sudden Fun. How would you like to fly in like that with thousands of people watching? That's amazing. Oh, wait a second. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. I think the Blue Angels have blown a tire or something. Whoa, whoa, that's the landing gear collapsed. Well, that's an issue. Wow, how often do you see that? You don't see that very often. A blown tire or a landing gear collapse. Oh man, there's an issue right there. I can tell you that right now. That is a situation you don't want to have. Well, be on hold here for a moment. As we take a little break here, and we keep it going. We keep the fun going here at Sun and Fun 51. But we have to get the ground guys out there to fix the problem. We do have a landing gear that's collapsed on Blue Angel number 7. That is, at least everybody's okay. That's that. That's something you don't see every time at Sun and Fun. You think you want to have fun at Sun and Fun 51, but still, got to make sure you take precaution. If you guys have to use the restroom or do anything like that, step away. We'll get the show back started in just a little bit with Kevin Coleman. In Red Bull. Jim Pites, Rob Holland, the extreme performer. But right now, we are having the cleanup crew as Kevin Coleman's going to raise up to the air. And I promise you, we'll get back to flying. I mean, I can tell you right now, everything is okay. There's no seriously problems. But Kevin Coleman takes off as fast as he can, and he'll be back up in the air. Just like that. See that? He's gone. He's up in the air. He'll climb. And like I said, the cleanup crew is out there checking on the Blue Angel. Very scary situation, but I'm glad everyone's okay. In a rough spot like that, that is not what you want to see. That is a situation that could cause problems. And I can tell you right now, that is one situation that could be dangerous. Kevin Coleman's up in the air right now, just hanging in there till we get the party started with him. Two hours, I think. I can tell you right now that we'll be back later tonight. We'll be back later tonight, so don't go anywhere. We have a night show. If you've never seen a night show, you guys are going to be surprised. We got a great lineup for you this evening, and it is something you don't want to miss. He is just hanging up in the air for a while. We do have Blue Angel that has collapsed its landing gear, which is not good, but at least everybody's all right. in this situation. It's been a situation all day that we've had. We had to take care of the Blue Angel situation, which we are okay with. He won't be coming inbound until Air Boss says it's clear. You're welcome. You're so welcome. As we get ready for what is called Kevin Coleman's perfect flying. That is what I should call it, right? Yo, it's about time. The Air Boss still trying to hold him up here. We do apologize. The Air Boss is still trying to hold him up here as we get ready. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now it's my pleasure to welcome to the stage the one and only Kevin Coleman and the Red Bull You Got Wings. Let's crank it up, Kevin, and show you what we got. Here we go, Kevin Coleman and the Zimico 540. Here we go. Kevin has wings. Looping and turning. Multitasking. The rolls. Red Bull has wings. How about Kevin Coleman at the age of 29? Kevin Coleman is now rolling upside down right here at Show Center. He's got it. He's got spins. He's got spins. He's got spins. Kevin Coleman is now in the motion. Kevin Coleman's rolling his aircraft in his Red Bull airplane. Look at the hype on Kevin Coleman's face. He's like, yeah, man, we've got power and we've got wings. Red Bull's got wings. And now watch Kevin throw the airplane up high, and he now twists his airplane all the way around just like this. Multitasking by Kevin Coleman in his beautiful aircraft. And now watch Kevin roll it upside down here at Show Center. Give him a little thunder. He shows you all what he has tonight. There's a couple rolls. And here's the pole. Ouch! That hurts. You cannot imagine what Kevin feels like in this one. He is losing a lot of energy. He is. You have to squeeze your legs together, folks, because it could be absolutely insane and it could be absolutely dangerous. There's a couple rolls for Kevin Coleman and the Red Bull aircraft. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin pulls straight up in the air with a couple snap rolls at the top. Look at that. Hard, heavy energy aerobatics. Kevin's doing a little bit of loop-de-loops for you here on the way down. Come up and do it. Watch this, folks. Here we go. Upside down inverted. Kevin Coleman. Oh, he feels 7 G's pulled in the muscle of his aircraft here at Sun and Fun. That is a little spiritual aircraft. Look at this on the way down. He rolls it. He calls this next maneuver the donut hole. Watch this. Pulls straight up in the air. Upside down. And a little donut twist. Oh, give him some chocolate donuts. He's got it. Come on, Funko. Whoa, as Kevin now pulls the upside down, holding him by the prop. Looking now as Mr. Kevin Coleman has it. Oh, yeah. I'm going to pull hard, G-force. Oh, that hurts. He pulled about 9 or 7 G's there. That's going to make you black out if you're not careful. Oh, whoa. He did multitasking there. He wanted to show you the nosedive. That's what he calls it. He said, I'm good. I'm good. Let's keep this party going. He's loving it. He did that on purpose. He wanted to show you guys a little nosedive. And watch now right up in the air as Kevin stalls it. And here's the hammerhead. Or not a hammerhead, but whatever you call it. And here comes Kevin Coleman right here at Show Center. Watch now as he starts upside down. Once again, pulls it away, all the way towards Show Center. He's multitasking this air show. I like saying that. Come up, Funko, and fly. Kevin Coleman nose is down again. And here we go. Calls him. Oops. And Kevin now rolls it all the way around. Let's get the party started. He says, how about me? How about we finish it off? How about we're having a good time? Yeah, Garrett, show it all you got, Kevin, here at SNF Fun 2025. Yeehaw! Ladies and gentlemen. How about this, folks? Sun and fun. Let's hear it, aviation fans. Yeah. And he flips it upside down right here at Show Center. And he'll roll it again. Multitasking. They say nothing here, ladies and gentlemen. How about this? How about a pull-up for Kevin Coleman? Look at a little twist. Call the tornado. Let's hear it, Sun and Fun. Kevin Coleman and the tornado. All right, fans. Let's give it up. As Kevin Coleman now gets ready to set up for a landing. And we'll tell you what's coming up next. We have Jim Pite coming up next. You guys are going to love his performance. You guys don't want to try this. If you have a Bonanza at home, don't try with your Bonanza because Bonanzas usually are not capable of doing this for whenever. Why? Sounds good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we launch the Bonanza, and you're probably like, a Bonanza? What does Bonanzas have to do with air shows? Why is there a Bonanza part of the aerobatic demonstration? You may be thinking to yourself, oh, it's just a standard little airplane. Okay, I see how that works. We know that. You got multi flying. As we get ready for the Bonanza flight. There's the V-tail Bonanza. We don't need the V-tail. You need straight tail Bonanza. That's what we use when we do use for Jim Pites and the Bonanza. We're just holding here, waiting to see when he. I have so many planes. It's kind of ridiculous. Makes it hard to find planes what you need. Well, that's all right. We have it right here. Planes after planes after planes is what they call it. As we get ready, to see what you guys think. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we launch the Bonanza, we get ready to see Jim Pites take the stage. All right, here we go. As we launch him, he's ready to go. In the Bonanza. All right, folks, he's up in the air. We'll wait for him to come inbound, and then what you're not going to try to do with this thing is, please don't try this with your Bonanza, because if you try this with your Bonanza, there's a situation that's going to make it bad. So we say do not try it. If you have a Bonanza at home, do not try this with your Bonanza at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Mr. Jim Pites, one of a kind aerobatic performer. Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch Jim Pites and the Bonanza. And now Jim pulls the airplane right up, and he'll now come over the top with a roll. How about that? Showing Jim Pites Bonanza moves. He's called that the banana roll. Not just because it's called Bonanza. And now Jim will crank the stick over, right side up, and now he'll aim straight towards the ground. Here we go. Jim Pites in the Bonanza. And Jim throws the airplane right upside down again here at Show Center. Don't try this with any of Bonanzas. And Jim now rolls it, torques the airplane all the way around with the hammerhead once again going back the other way. Look at the smoke trail he left. Upside down. He does it again. He's at the top. And now he'll be at the top of the loop. And now he'll be bringing it back for another hammerhead. Turn around. Nose plows him straight into the ground. And here comes Jim Pites and the Bonanza. Here's a 4-point roll. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Mr. Jim Pites and the Bonanza, folks. What do you guys think? Don't try that with any Bonanzas, please. These planes were not meant for this aerobatic stuff. And I promise you, this is absolutely dangerous because of this plane was not meant for aerobatics. It was meant for flying passengers, but it's not meant for it. And I can tell you right now, this is the most interesting looking minute. Here he comes back to show center. And he'll lower it up, and here comes the pole. And now watch this. He rolls it. Nice little slow roll. Nose down, and here comes the pole. Back right up on the stick. And he'll kick that rudder. I see gators. Oh, I see gators too. There they are. I think Jim sees gators after this. There's the gators floating around in the ponds. Get ready, folks. You are taking a look at one of the most unique aircraft to do aerobatics with. And here we go, a little pole once again, upside down. And now you'll roll it once again upside down, just like this. Like I said, folks, don't try that at home with your Bonanza, please. Yeah, it's not meant for that. And now Jim Pites will come in for a landing, and we'll get set up for our last act. And you're about to see something a little bit more exciting and a little bit more hype than what we saw here. As we get ready for our last performer of the afternoon, but don't go anywhere. We have a night show. We have a night show. That's what I said, night show. If you've never seen a night air show before, it is your opportunity to get a chance to look at a night show because it is pretty cool, if you don't mind me asking. That's right. And we have something coming up next. We have a pilot by the name of Rob Holland. He's an all-American aerobatic performer. He is a champion. He is a national world champion aerobatic pilot, and we are about to see him take the stage now. Ladies and gentlemen, at this moment, sit back, hold on, put your seatbelts on. We are going for a ride. That's what I said right now. We're going for a ride. We're going for a ride. And that means everything. It means one thing. As we get him ready for takeoff, ladies and gentlemen, Rob Holland, here comes full pressure. Little bit of smoke. Watch this. This is why he's the best. Best of the best aerobatic pilot in the world. Watch this. Lifts off the ground and snap it. Hello, Rob. Here comes Rob, pulls it right up in the air. Move upside down, and now he throws his plane upside down once again here at Show Center. And watch now as Rob plunges into the ground here, and he calls this one the tactical tactical snap rolls. Look at that. Little bit of snap rolls, little bit of inverted, and a little bit of tactical maneuvers. There it is. You got everything. You got energy. He's got a lot of motivation. Here at Sun and Fun Virtual Air Show, Rob Holland. Ouch! That's hurt. That one hurts, folks. As Rob pulls about 7 G's in his aircraft. Watch out below. He's going for a wacky ride here at Sun and Fun. And he's showing you guys what he has in store in the world's craziest aerobatic demo. Yes, sir. Rob tumbles his airplane all over again. Upside down he goes. Heads right upside down towards the ground. If you push the wrong stick the wrong way, you're in trouble. But there he goes. He's extreme aerobatic pressure. Give it up for Rob Holland and the MX2. He's done it all again here at Sun and Fun at 2025. Snaps the airplane right on up above that. Gives him a little couple spins. Just like that. Oh, he started. You can't have the blackout situation. And he's got another thing coming right now by Rob Holland. Oh, yeah. Turning loose on his aircraft. Watch out as he now turns upside down and into a snap roll. Adios. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, Rob Holland and the Extreme Aerobatics. He pushes the stick forward. Well, I couldn't see. I couldn't see we had to do that again. Little blooper. That's what happens. I mean, you do some bad stuff. Let's try that again. Sorry, Rob. That was not supposed to happen. We lost consciousness there. Let's try that again. This was supposed to be solid. This thing was supposed to run smoothly, not bad. Maybe better not pull so much hard G's this time, right? He likes it though. There's a little snap right there. And he'll actually go off and take a little break, and he'll come back inbound. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Air Show Circuit, your 2025 Air Show performer. Let's give it up for Rob Holland. He is bad to the bone. Let him hear it. Let him hear it. That was not supposed to happen. I watched that again at a replay. That was just ridiculous. I'm embarrassed. We all should be embarrassed. That's not supposed to happen at an air show, folks. That is not supposed to happen at an air show, but we did it anyways. Showed you the flip upside down instead. He's still in progress. Look at it. Couple rolls there. Couple rolls there. He's doing an amazing job. Watch him now pull some G's. This is about 7 G's here. Watch this. Ouch! I think he'll get sick in that plane. Whoa! And now he's just loving the sky. And now watch as Rob waves. Little roll. And watch this. He's going into like a hover mode. Look at this. How often do you see this? Not very often, folks. Give it up for Rob Holland in the MX2. Hanging by his prop. Oh, yeah. Here's a nice couple of low rolls right near the runway. Oh, platform. He pulls straight up again. Malfunction is not what we want to see, but with what we're seeing here, folks. And here we come, rolling it back down to show center. Look at this. Rob is tumbling that thing all over the place. Ladies and gentlemen, as Rob does one more pass, let's give him a wave and give him a round of applause. As Rob sets up for a landing. We like it. And now Rob sets up for a landing. As he does, we are not done with our show quite yet. You guys are talking to me thinking to myself, why? What's going on now? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are not done. Well, we are done with the afternoon portion. Let's just say that we're done with the afternoon portion, but are we done with the air show? No, we're not. We're not done with the afternoon air show. Or we're done with the afternoon air show, but we're not done here at Sun and Fun. Because tonight at 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, we have something up your sleeve that you don't want to miss. Before we say goodbye, for the afternoon portion, we'd like to say, guess what? Come back this evening as the lights come down. In about 2 hours from now, or in about a few hours from now, you have quite a few break here. Why don't you sit back and enjoy, get yourself a soda, get yourself something to eat, and come right back towards the flight line, because tonight we've got yourself an air show this evening that you will not want to miss. And I mean, you don't want to miss it. We don't want to miss any of it. We enjoy all of it. But before we go and say see you later, for now, we have one more thing we have to say. Why don't you guys bring me some beer? Cheers. How about make it 2? Make it 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have so much fun. You're welcome. We'll have so much fun, and we'll see you for the evening show, everyone. So on. From Sun and Fun for now, make sure you come back later. Bye-bye, everybody.